Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting update video. This week is very awesome because we finally get the second set of the fancy horses. I can't say the name. Don't make me say the name. We all know the name, but I'm not gonna even attempt to say it. I did this update video a little bit differently. I actually bought the horses earlier. I just didn't record my voice. This is kind of to save my voice because right now the weather has been between humid and cold each day, and it's absolutely just ruined my voice. This is what happens in like the start to summer. Every year it happens every year, and I hate it. Um, but regardless, so sorry if my voice sounds a bit off. We are going to do a review on these new horses, and we are also going to talk about each one individually. I didn't have a chance to do this in the first video because at the time I was actually really sick and my voice was just destroyed. Um, but yeah, let's get started. Also, we have new clothes at the mall that we are going to check out as well. So here is the footage from very early this morning because I was so excited to get these horses. So enjoy! Alright, you guys, so this is the new clothes. It's kind of like a very formal wear that you would wear to either a big event or a funeral. Obviously, Star Stable just hinted that Elizabeth's funeral is next week, and I'm not ready. I'm just forewarning you now, the update video that's going to be coming out next week. I might have to cut certain bits of my voice out because I might cry. And also Midsummer's coming around, which is very cool. Of course, they would do it right around Elizabeth's funeral. So there's that. But I don't think I'm going to get anything today. Part of this reason is because it's all-star coins, and I have dresses that I probably could wear. Not that I don't like these. Like the black I like, the black fancy jacket I like, and the pants, but it's not standing out to me, and that's a lot of star coins. And I spent way more than I need to today. But yeah, I just don't think it's happening for me right now. At least. I'd rather save my star coins, for obviously new horses, even though we just got new horses today, but you never know when the next one's coming out. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. I just don't think I'm gonna buy it right now. Maybe I'll have a change of heart and buy it like the day before the next update, but I don't think so. So yeah, let's head back to the review, shall we? And talk about each horse and the new horses and all that. So let's go. Alright, you guys, behind me I have all 6 of the new horses. Again, I'm not saying the breed name. It's just a no. It's one of those breeds, like, no, I'm not even going to attempt it, because I know I'll say it wrong. I have all 6. Yeah, I splurged. But they're definitely worth it, so I'm going to go through, the horses that were just... no. I'm actually going to go for the horses that were first released and then the horses that were just released today. So let's get started. Okay, so kind of a funny story with this horse. When it was first released, I actually thought it was this one in the back. And I named it the wrong name, and it was just a disaster. But she's still cute. But the colors look so alike that it threw me for a loop, and I had to run back, and I had to change her name, and it was just a mess. So kind of glad that I didn't talk through that video anyway. But I really like the Perlino the new horse. I like the Perlino one. I like the little socks. I really like her face marking. Her eyes are really pretty. I like how, compared to older Perlino horses that we've had in the past, which aren't very many, we've had a lot of Cremellos. We haven't had that many Perlinos. I think this is a very good start towards a Perlino, or seeing more of them. It's very proper. The mane is... The mane for Perlino horses isn't technically white. It's more of a beige, and that's what you can see here. She's very nice. I like her a lot. Her name is Moon Aura. I figured that fits her. So yeah, that is her. Alright, you guys, this is Fox Facts. He is the sooty, dappled buckskin. I actually really, really like this horse. This is one of the horses that I wasn't too sure about when I first saw them in the first released photo. Not the trailer, but the first released photo. The thing is with first release photos that Star Stable does, they're edited. And I should have thought, oh, it's not going to actually look like the actual picture. But this horse is actually very, very pretty. I adore his very bright gold eyes. It really makes everything else on him pop, which I love. I love the way they did the dapples. Of course, no side is the same, of course. The one white sock is very cute. He's very, very handsome. I did decide that I like the long manes with the mares and then the short broached mane for the stallions. But yeah, I really like this one. I was actually very surprised how much I liked it once it came out, because I didn't... Again, I know I buy all 3 horses a lot, but I really didn't plan on buying all 3 with this breed. It wasn't really a breed that I was 100% excited for. I just really want my tankers. Let's be honest. Anytime it's like not a tinker, I'm just like, oh. Or a draft breed. Just like, oh, okay, fine. Actually, I'm very impressed how this breed turned out so far. Okay, so now we are on to the golden buckskin. I actually really like this one. Obviously, this one is to mimic the older starter model we had. I do like they added a face marking. I really like the face marking they chose for this horse. I love the dark gray around the eyes, the black tips around the ears, and just like her golden appearance to her. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. That just happened. Uh, anyway, moving on. I really like this hoof marking here. I love how Star Stable is adding differences to each horse. One is not like the other, or if it is similar, it is a tad bit different. I do appreciate that. I think that's awesome that they want to do that. It keeps it more original, and I really appreciate it. Also, I do love the way they did her light brown eyes. Again, makes it pop, makes her interesting. Love the gold color. She's just very pretty. Alright, you guys, so this guy is probably my favorite Akhal-Teke. Again, I got him confused for the original release as the same horse because they look so similar. I'm obviously going to do a comparison side by side because I do want to look at them together. But let's talk about this guy for now. I adore his face marking. He is just the plans I have for this horse and from like my edits and everything, like I wasn't so sure that I was gonna find one of these horses that I would really bond to, and I'm so glad it's this one. I adore his facial marking. In a way, he looks if you know the story of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, he reminds me of Death's horse, the pale horse. I think this would be him in a Star Stable sort of way. That's how I would see him. He is just ridiculously handsome, and I love how white his tail is compared to his body. He looks very pale and ghost-like almost. Hence his name, Grimheart. I love his markings. He is just a very stunning boy, and I'm very happy he is mine. I love the way his eye color is, although that won't be the eye color that he has in my edits. I have plans for him, like I said. Okay, guys, this is Cinderstone. Obviously, you can tell why he's named that because of his coloring. He is the only stallion I chose to keep a long mane. It's not the same one as the mares have, but it is the other long mane version. I adore this horse. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, I hate how they did the ombre sun-kissed look," but I actually really like it on this horse. I feel it adds depth. Wow, can't talk. It adds something to him. I can't talk today, you guys. But I love how detailed he is. Aside from the rose gray Clydesdale, this horse is probably my second runner-up for like best dapple gray horses that we've had in game so far. He is just ridiculously detailed, and he's just stunning to look at. The markings are gorgeous, his face is gorgeous. I think he has chocolate brown eyes. Yes, he does. He is just ridiculous to look at in a good way. I love, and a lot of people again say they'll hate the way they did the mane and tail. I love the way they did the mane and tail personally. But yeah, I kept the long mane because I didn't want to take the ombre effect away from him. I actually really like it. And I'm happy with the choice I made to do that. Okay, so this is the last one we are going to talk about. This is Sandweaver. Name appropriate, obviously. She is very stunning. I'll admit, this is another one of the horses when I first saw the edit, that Star Stable posted, the first original picture. I wasn't too sure how I felt about this one and the Sooty Buskin. She is very gorgeous. Now that I see her, in game. However, I do want to note, like I said, in previous videos, always wait until you make an opinion, until you see them in game for yourself. It's a completely different experience than seeing them in a trailer or a video, or a picture or an edit. Until you really see them in game for yourself, you're not going to have a completely perfect opinion because, pictures and edits and videos, trailers, whatnot, does and can, and most times do, alter the way you view a horse. Once you see it in game for yourself and you're able to work it to, how you want to see it. It's kind of difficult to explain. They'll look a lot better, and you'll be able to form a different opinion. This was something we were taught in art school, but I actually really like how this horse came out. Her markings on her face are very different. I haven't seen markings like this before on a horse. Except the spots. Spots are kind of reminiscent, remind me of, the dapple gray, Tricanner. That's it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that either. Let's see. So, yeah, I really like this horse. I really like how they did her eyes. They are blue, but they are like a grayish blue compared to compared to the Cremello and compared to the Perlino. I really do appreciate that they use different eye colors, that each eye color isn't the same. Each eye color is a little bit different compared to the others. Because I not always used to be the case, but I'm very glad they are doing it now. So, yeah, that's all 6 of them. So, I think what we're going to do next is I'm going to compare the Cremello and the Perlino side by side, because I do want to look at that. And then I think we'll go into an animation review, talk about Tack. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we are looking at them side by side right now. Obviously huge differences. The Perlino is obviously more of a pearl and very golden like. The Cremello is obviously much more white. Both are shiny, both have equal amounts of shininess to them, but I would say that the Perlino is much darker. I know a lot of people were like concerned, like, oh, they look too similar, but now looking at them side by side, they're definitely not. They're definitely both 2 different horses. Again, when Star Stable makes edits, it's not always accurate. So yeah, there they are. They are very gorgeous. I like them, personally. They're both very different horses. I definitely don't regret buying, all 6, especially these 2, because I know a lot of people were like, oh, they look too similar. But obviously, looking at them here, they're obviously not similar. They are different, which is great news. Look at them for the back real quick. Yeah. This one has a more white mane. This one, obviously, a beige mane, to it. So, yeah. So there you go, guys. Definitely confirmed that they look different. They're not completely the same. which is wonderful and awesome, because that means, no drama in the community. Let's hope. So on to the next part, shall we? Alright, you guys, so now we are going to talk tack and gear-wise. First thing I do want to note is that the English bridles do look great. But again, I'm not really a fan of the English bridles, that's just me. But the Western bridles always look nicer to me, and that's just my personal opinion. But both look good. Both look good on this whole breed of horse. The square pad looks nice. The rounded pad looks alright. And then I should do the ones that just came out. And then trying to find the green one. There's the green one. The new show jumping saddle pads look great. All the saddle pads look good. That's an A+ there. No brainer. Jumping saddles look excellent. I will do a video on them soon, kind of showcasing them on all the horses. So in case you haven't had a chance to test them on all your horses yet, or if you're not sure if you want to get one, I'm going to do a video on that soon. Actually, go back. However, the old saddles I don't like, because they are kind of outdated and they don't look right to me. They look big, they look bulky, whereas the jumper saddles are much nicer and more clean to them compared to the older normal saddles that we used to, that we still have, but I prefer the new jumper saddles way more. Alright, so next we have the Western saddles, which look excellent. I think they look excellent on this breed of horse. Looks wonderful. Royal looks lovely. So, leg wraps, pride leg wraps. Obviously, leg wraps look great. No issues there. Tail bows, excellent. So yeah, that's kind of my little gear review. So we're gonna look at the gaits of this horse. So I'm gonna tack him up real quick, and we are going to look at the gaits, and I'm gonna give you my review there. Alright, you guys, here we are going to test the animations for the new horses. Again, I'm not gonna say the breed's name, it's just gonna end in disaster. So obviously we've seen the idle animation, so I'm gonna get off for a second. And hopefully he will graze. This we hope. Even though he's gonna be grazing on dirt, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's star stable logic. Any minute now, he's gonna graze. Would be nice if he started now. Okay, there we go. It's kind of basic. It's your basic graze animation. I can't remember if it's similar to the Trick Canter or the Jorvik Warmblood. I don't remember. But it's fine. I'm not knocking Star Stable for that. That I could kind of care less with. The walk. The walk is very nice. However, I would have put the horse's head carriage just a little bit higher if I was to do this animation. Just a little bit, only slightly higher. But it's still fine. I still like it. It's very natural, it's very smooth, which is like what I like to see when I'm reviewing things. Let's move up to a trot. Like, yeah, okay. See, the trot head carriage. I wish they would have kept it just a little bit higher than this, just a tiny bit. But again, the trot's very nice. It's very flowy. It's very correct. Is the word I will put for it. Very smooth. Again, all things I look for. Just very balanced altogether as an animation, which I love. I love when animations are balanced. Here is the canter. Again, a lot of people say that Star Stable copied animations. Again, Star Stable can't copy animations. If they could, we would have had all Generation 1 horses done and pretty much every breed remodeled already that we want. So obviously it isn't that easy. The canter is similar to the Jorvik Warmblood or the Tricanter. I don't know, I haven't ridden either in quite a while. But it's not that bad. It's very flowy. It's very, it's like a dressage canter, sorta. Alright, so the slow gallop is actually one of my favorites. It's very nice, very smooth, very simple, but not overbearing. Let's see the fast gallop. It is a little wonky at first when you first look at it, but as you watch it more, it smoothens out quite a bit. It's one of those animations you have to watch for a while. But I'm actually fine with it. Alright, so we're gonna test the jumping animation. I really like how they did the jumping animation. It's very smooth, very crisp. No issues I can see. It's very light, very airy, very balanced. Again, all things I look for. We're gonna do the sliding stop and we'll do the rear. And I think we'll be done. Oh no, we won't. Again, the sliding stop is a nice kind of reining horse sliding stop, which is what I like to see. I don't like to see them with their mouths open. I don't like to see them too forward. I do want to see them like on a nice arch, like a reining horse would be. And obviously this one has it. It's very nice. Obviously it's a little bit weird for a warm blood type breed. Again, I know they're not warm bloods, but just hear me out on this. It's a warm blood type of looking breed. It's not actually a warm blood, but it's a warm blood looking type. It's just, in other words, it has similar looks with a Tricanter, and the Jorvik Warmblood, but however, one is much different because this one is much slimmer and much more sleek compared to the Tricanter and the Jorvik Warmblood. Not saying they look alike, I'm just saying, sporty type stature. So don't at me in the comments. So what's next? We did the sliding stop. Oh yes, the rear. Okay. The rear is similar to the Tricanter and the Jorvik Warmblood, which I'm fine with. I actually really like this rear. And I think it actually... Hold on, wait a second. Also the Lusitano. I just kind of picked up on that as I watched it. Which I'm fine with. I'm actually okay with that. Let's see. The leg yield. Very nice. Again, very crisp. Animation, which is what I like to see. Oh, back up. That's what I wanted to look at. Very nice. Very smooth. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. It's very nice. I like it. Overall, I really like how they did this breed's animation. It's very nice. Because I wasn't sure how I was going to like this breed once it came into game, but I'm very glad that it came out the way it did. I'm very happy with how it did. Obviously, my favorite animations on this horse are the trot, the slow gallop, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. So we will head back to my home stable. Okay guys, I'm actually was gonna film for the intro. Listen. Listen to how beautiful that music is. God, I'm already getting emotional already. No! Oh, God. No, no, no. This cannot happen. Not before the week's update. No. Oh, jeez. I just wanted to share this with you guys, because if I find anything unusual, I normally will record it, and I didn't know about this. Wow. Talk about emotions, man. I'm teary-eyed and everything. Alright, so I just wanted to share that little bit to you guys. Because I didn't even hear this when I was taking pictures earlier for my horses. So, I thought it was very beautiful and I thought I would share it with you guys. Alright, you guys, that is it for this week's update video. Obviously, a nice small update, which I appreciate, especially for my voice. My voice appreciates it. But all these horses are gorgeous. Again, I'm not gonna say the breed's name because that's just gonna end in disaster. But I really adore them all. I love the colors. I love the way the team designed them. Again, can't talk. Obviously the Cremello is my favorite. I definitely think the Dapple Gray is second, and I don't know what to choose for the rest because I actually really do love them all. They're all very gorgeous. I will say I do prefer today's set over the original set. I will say that. So yeah, you guys, that is it for this week's update video. Remember to keep it positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!